Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Maria. So today I'm here to talk about Netflix series because that's probably where I spend most of my time on Netflix. I think we all do, right? Probably that's what I do best. And as Lana Del Rey says in I my way up to the top, what I do best. So I decided to pick my 10 favorite Netflix shows, and I have to say it was really hard for me. And then after that I had to organize them, and that was actually really difficult for me because I feel like they are not in the right order. Yeah, so at this moment these are my favorite Netflix series. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so let's start with How to Get Away with Murder. This is a series that I really enjoy to watch, and I love Viola Davis. I think her work is awesome, so I really like that series. And if you like series related with law and stuff like that, you should totally watch this one. Okay, let's talk about American Horror Story. I'm such a big fan of American Horror Story. I love the cast of this series. I think they are all great. And also, the seasons are really different from each other. Like, the stories have nothing to do with each other. This is really cliche, but my favorite one is The Murder House, that it's the first season, and I totally enjoyed it. I think it is amazing. Then I didn't really love the second season, but then I love the third. So what's good about that series is that if you're not really enjoying a season, you can just stop there and you go to another season, and you're probably gonna like it because they're great. Okay, you have to try, you have to give it a try. Okay, then we have The Client List. No one had ever recommended me that series, but I was like, okay, so this actress is the same actress that made Ghost Whisperer, and I loved that series, so I was just like, okay, I have to watch. It's about a woman that was kind of struggling with money, and so she decided to do extra jobs. Okay, but it's not that bad. It's actually really cool. I recommend you to watch it. Okay, don't judge the series, it's awesome. Then we have Pan Ham. So I just remembered that Pan Ham, it is not on Netflix, but I have to mention it because I love this series. I feel like I am saying that I loved all of them, and that's true because they are my top 10 series. Okay, I watched Pan Ham when I was younger, but I wasn't following the series, and this summer I decided to start from the beginning, and I love the series. It's about the life of flight attendants, and if you have seen my 50 random facts video, you would know that I want to be a flight attendant. So I was like, oh my god, I want to relate with this, and I really love the series, so I recommend you once again. So now let's talk about Orphan Black. This series was also not recommended by anyone. I was just on Netflix one day and I was like, okay, let's just give it a try. And so I started watching the series, and I was just I was in shock when I started, because if you have seen this series, you know that the actress Tatiana Maslany, I don't know how to pronounce it. You'd know if you have watched the series that she is amazing. You get oh my god when you start watching that series. The series has 5 seasons if I'm not wrong, and they're really easy to watch because you start watching and you're like, okay, I have to see the next episode and the next episode, and when you notice, you have already finished it. So it's one of the series that I totally recommend. Okay, then we have Money Heist. I don't know if this series was popular in the US, but in Europe at least it was. So it's a Spanish series, and it is about the behind the scenes, or the preparation of a huge robbery. So the series is great, the cast is great too. It's not my favorite series of all time, but I think the story is pretty cool, so you totally should watch it. Also, after you watch that series, you feel like you want to rob a bank, so take it easy, okay? Then we have Dynasty. Dynasty is a Netflix series that talks about a really rich and powerful family and its problems, and there's a lot of story behind of it, and I loved it. The season 2 just came out probably the past week, and so I think you should get started watching it. Then we have Californication. Wow, so It's not like a really recent series, but it's awesome. So it is about the life of Hank Moody, that is a writer, and it involves like all the familiar drama and the LA drama and stuff like that. Okay, so let's just say the series has some parts that are not really appropriate, but who cares, because it's great and you have to watch it. And yeah, that's all I have to say. You really have to watch it. Then we have another Spanish series that is Cable Girls. In Spanish, it's actually, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it right, but it's Las Chicas del Cable. Probably this was so bad. The Cable Girls, it's a series about a group of women that decide to show their power. I am not sure, but I think the series shows the life of women in 1920s, so it was in the 20s. It shows a lot of problems, like the power that we didn't have and stuff like that, and they are like really revolutionary. And there's also a lot of drama, so there's crime also. And yeah, I think the series is great. You should totally watch it. I think it has finished already, so it finished on the 3rd season, so there's like not a lot of episodes to watch. I mean, there are, but if you have seen series like Grey's Anatomy and stuff like that, you would know that this is not like such a long story, and you're probably going to like it. Being the white girl I am, my favorite series of all time is Pretty Little Liars. So let me just tell you, I started watching this series in 2012 and I just finished like last year, because I didn't want to finish the series. I was just like, okay, let's just watch it. No, maybe I'll watch tomorrow, because I didn't want it to end. I think you know what Pretty Little Liars is about. It has a lot of suspense, so there's crime and a murder and stuff like that. I am not even sure how many seasons it had, probably like 7, 8, I'm not sure, I think 8. Okay, I just checked on my phone and there are actually 7 seasons. Being the huge fan that I was, I had to buy the books. And then I got really disappointed when I found out that the series are actually pretty different from the books. So if you have read the books and watched the series, tell me which one did you like the best. So that was it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!